Hey guys, welcome to today's video. Well, for starters, today I am finally trying out my new camera. I gave up on the Canon T8i because of the virus and all that stuff. They have no idea when they're going to be able to release it because everything's stuck over in China or Japan or somewhere. So I went ahead and got the T7i instead. So I'm giving that a try. Moved my lights around a little bit, added some more lights in the background. I have no idea how the audio sound, how it looks, because I'm just learning this camera. So if it sounds a little bad or the lighting's a little off, just bear with me. I'll get it down, but we're just trying some new things out, okay? But today, and the main reason you're probably here, is because I am finally doing a very long-awaited PR haul of Thrive Causemetics products that they sent me a very long time ago. And it was right about the time that my marriage fell apart. My mom was like going downhill fast, all that stuff. And then I was getting ready for the move, so I had to pack all my stuff up. So now I'm here, finally found this stuff amongst all the moving boxes. And I have everything they sent me, but I am missing the deluxe buffer brush. And I know I really liked that. So I have no idea where it is. I've been digging around everywhere. It's somewhere, but they sent that to me too. So I'm sorry, I don't have that to do today. So I've already gone ahead. I have primed, I have under eye color corrected, and we are going to start out with, because they didn't send me a concealer at all. So they sent me two different shades. This is their Buildable Blur CC Cream. So I have the colors Fair Light and Light right here. And I'm going to see which one is going to be the best color for me. I'm going to go ahead and do one side of my face, where to go, with a sponge, and the other side with a brush. I just got this. This is a Sephora 7D. I guess it's a foundation brush. I really like the feel of it, so I'm very curious to try this out. So let's take a look at these shades. We will start with Fair Light and see what that looks like. So you do have a pump on it. I'm just going to pump this out on the back of my hand. There's Fair Light. And then we have Light, which is a lot darker. Let's go with Fair Light. I may need to, mix a little bit in together. So I'm going to put this all on my palette since I will be dipping into brush and a sponge. I can't talk today. And there's a fly in here somehow. Okay, let's squirt some out here. Don't quite know how much to take. So let's go ahead and start with the sponge side, which I keep burying my sponge for some reason. Just going to load up a little bit. And I'm using a dry sponge. I've just been into those lately. So, okay, that is, that's okay. It's not like I'm suntanned or anything right now. You guys, I'm so excited. Our county just applied 2 days ago to enter phase 1 of the lockdown stuff. So if we get approved, maybe, just maybe, I'll be able to get out and start doing a couple little things. It's going on very nice. Okay, let's take a look in the mirror. So that looks very nice. Chewy is in here, and he's decided to go walking through my little stamp thing that I have. Actually, all the dogs are in here right now for some odd reason, so you might be hearing them playing or begging at me for something. Okay, let's go in with the brush side. Ooh, I like this brush. I found a gal. Luckily, she only lives like a half a mile away from me. But my dogs, oh, their nails were awful. Maddie needed a grooming so badly, so badly. I'll insert like a before and after picture. showing you how badly her hair had grown out. But she was kind enough to come to my house. We both wore our masks, washed our hands, all that stuff, stayed sanitary. She did 2 of the dog's nails, and then she took Maddie with her and bathed her and groomed her and cut her hair and made her all pretty and brought her back. So that was really nice. I didn't have to go anywhere. And she did a great job. So let's see. Actually, she's right here. So hold on just a second. Let me grab her and I'll show you how cute she looks now. Okay, here she is. She's being all camera shy now, but she just looks so adorable, don't you? So much better than what she looked like before, and I am tickled pink with her. She's probably tickled pink too because she was looking pretty nasty. So anyway, let's get back to this makeup. Okay, so that's one layer of everything. It actually looks really good. You know what? For a CC cream, I think this looks really, really good. I am going to go in with a sponge and just see if I can build it up a little bit in some areas. I'll try the brush on the other side. Yeah, that builds up really nice. I don't know if I was, it's kind of picking it up and moving it around. So let me tap that out with this sponge. Okay, I'm going to let that set there for a little bit. Let me move on to my concealer really quick. Now, since they didn't send me a concealer, I'm going to go in with my Shiseido. This is the Synchro Skin Self-Refreshing Concealer. It's a little light, but that's okay. Let me cover up those dark under eyes, which are extra bad today, because last night I was just getting off the phone talking with my boyfriend, and my old neighbor sends me a message, and she's asking me some questions, and it's like midnight. And I said, well, I'm still up if you're up, so why don't you just give me a call? We talked until 2:45 in the morning. And then at 8:30 this morning, I'm woken up to some banging outside of my house. And it's the guy that did the remodeling on this finish up a project that never got done early this morning. Yay. Okay, so I'm going to let that set. We're going to move on to brows right now. And they sent me, so we have the Thrive Causemetics Infinity Waterproof Brow Liner. This is in the color Christina, which is a light dark blonde. Let's see how that works out for me. So spoolie on one end, and here's what the wand looks like on there. I will do my brows just really quick. You guys have seen me do them a million times, so not much for me to say about it. And I might even just fast forward through this part for you. Okay, that was super, super easy. It went on really well. I really like the color. It's natural blonde. There's a lot of other makeup companies who could pay attention to this color and see this is what blonde looks like. Just saying. Okay, so now that that's done, I do have a powder from them. This is their Filtered Effects Soft Focus Setting Powder, and it has blur effect technology in it. So it says first to dip your brush into the mesh and then tap off excess powder in the separator, and then to set the foundation, tap powder into the face and buff powder in with circular motions. Now, they did give me their powder brush, so normally I've been using a dry sponge to put my powder on, and I'm going to still do that under my eyes, but I'll use the brush on the rest of my face. And my nails, please do not pay attention to my nails. I did them myself. They look awful. This one just fell off yesterday. I've got to go to Sally and get some more supplies to do them myself because I went to go do it earlier. I knocked the entire thing of the liquid all over my kitchen counter. Okay, so this does have a little flip top lid on it, and then it has one of those mesh screens, which I'm hoping you guys can see there. I'll get closer. So you just tap it and it brings the powder through. So first of all, let me make sure I get out any creasing I might have around my eyes. And while I have this out, I'm just going to press everything in. I've been doing this with my foundations for quite a while now, and I think it's made a big difference on how my skin looks. And it also helps pick up any excess that you have on there. So this isn't like taking it away, it's just pressing it in. Okay, so sponge. Cap some of that off in the lid. Okay, let's get this brush in there. By the way, the brushes all have different sayings on them. So this one says, may today be as flawless as your makeup. So I've got some on there, tapping a little bit off. Let's go in with the forehead area first. I hadn't planned on filming today because I wasn't expecting my camera for like another, till next week sometime. So I actually went in and washed all my makeup off so I could film this. That's everything really good. I always like to go around and make sure I got all the areas because your bronzer and blush and all that's just not going to lay down as easily as it would if you have it certain areas that are still kind of wet. It's going to stick to that and look really bad. So double check those areas, folks. Okay, I don't know why I didn't put my hair back, but I didn't, so oh well. Okay, I need some dimension going on this face. So let's go ahead and use their Sun Chaser. This is the Blur and Sculpt Bronzing Powder. And color is Rhea, R-H-E-A. And this is what the packaging looks like. Oh, that's a little dark. I'll have to go with the light hand, but you do have a mirror inside. That's the shade right there. And I do have a bronzer brush. And this one says, I came, I saw, I contoured. Not quite what I normally use, so this is an angled one, but gosh, that's really soft. So I'm going to go with a very light hand. This is a very dark color. That's not so bad. There is quite a bit of fallout. I don't know if you guys can see that in the pan. I'm getting some fallout in there. I do like this brush. It gives me really good control. Okay, very pretty. This jaw. Oh, I didn't tap it off enough. This big old double chin. I've been eating like a pig since I've been quarantined. I'm calling Grubhub too much to deliver food to me. That's a little dark for my neck. Just a little dark. I'm going to take this powder brush and kind of buff that out a little bit. And this might even be a little dark to contour my nose, so I'm going to use my straight brush that I normally use and tap off everything I can. Go in lightly, lightly, lightly. So, since most of the states are out of lockdown right now, what is the first thing you guys did when you got a chance to get out? Leave me a comment down below. It's kind of funny because my boyfriend and I, we actually met online like 5 months ago. And we've been talking for a very long time before we met face to face. And even that was just like a month ago. But we haven't gone on a date yet. It's like we're just doing this so backwards. I will tell you more as things go along. I don't want to jinx anything. So, okay, I do like this. I was a little scared at first, but I do like it. All right, next we have blush. So this is their Cosmo Power Multidimensional Strobing Blush. And this is in the color Rosy. Same packaging as the bronzer. And, ooh, this is different. Oh, and it even says, hello, gorgeous inside. Did I miss something maybe in the bronzer? Yes, it said hello, gorgeous too. So hopefully the camera's going to pick this up because you've got pinks, you've got tans, you've got kind of brown, bronzy colors, and some creams in there. So it is indeed multi-dimensional. Let's see if I can, I'm just swirling my finger in it, and that's what it comes across like here. Okay, they also gave me a blush brush. This one says on it, "You're making me blush." This is kind of a thin one. I wouldn't normally use one like this for a blush, but let's see what we get. This is a pale color. I didn't get a highlighter from them, so I'm probably just going to go ahead and skip that today. That's pretty. It's a nice subtle shade. This would be really, really pretty just to wear on those no makeup days when you want just a little bit of a flush to your cheeks. Go ahead and take some across my forehead. Not picking up any extra product, just whatever's left on the brush. All right, let's move on to the eyes. So they sent this little palette. This is their Focus Eyeshadow Palette. It's a semi-permanent micropigment technology in it. And this is palette number 3. The shades in this are Bridget Dilsani, she says with a question mark at the end, Arbery and Marina. These are all matte shades. They did not send me any eyeshadow brushes, so I'm just going to go ahead and use my own. It says inside, and this is on the mirror, it says beauty with a purpose. So these are the shades that we have inside. And they also have the names on the back of them. So let me start off. I'm going to go in with this shade here, which is again called Bridget. So right there. I'm going to take that all over my lid. Okay, I decided to go ahead and zoom you in a little bit as I do my eyes. So I'm going to take this color right here called Bridget, and I'm going to take that all over my lids. This is really like the perfect color as my skin. I'm pretty sure I got some powder in this eye because everything's blurry out of that eye right now. It's always this eye that when I do it, that's the one I tend to get powder in. Okay, let's go in with the next shade right here. And again, that one is called Dilsani. Can't say it right. I'm going to use that as my transition shade. Going in with the light hand because I just don't know how dark these are. Not going to do anything all that fancy. I just want to see how the shades look and how well they blend out, which so far so good. I can tell something's in there because his eyes starting to get red and blurrier, which usually means I have to go take my contacts out, and I don't want to do that while I'm in the middle of putting makeup on because I'll just ruin everything. So I will suffer through the rest of this video for you guys, just for you, for the sake of beauty. Okay. Next I'm going to take this shade here, and that is Aubrey. Is that Aubrey? Yes, that is Aubrey. I'm going to take that into my crease. Ooh, it's got some pigment to it. Let's tap a lot off here just to be on the safe side. Glad I tapped a lot off because that's picking up a lot of color. It's one of those great palettes when you just want to do a quick, easy eye look. It's effortless, natural looking, just totally daytime appropriate. You can also take like some of your other palettes or individual shadows that you have, if you have like some shimmers you want to add, and then take it up a notch into nighttime or something, definitely do that. And then I'm going to do this also on my lower lash line, so I'm going to take a smudge brush and go under my lashes with that. Probably keep my eye closed so I don't get more powder in there, huh? And then on a flat brush, let's take the last color, which is Marina, which is this very, very dark brown right there. I'm going to use this basically as like an eyeliner. So I'm just going to take it right on the very edge of the brush, not on the top of it, but just on the edge. Put that up against my lash line. Let's take a little bit up on the lid. Do a tiny little powder. About eyeshadowing. All right, this next one I'm so excited to be using. I haven't used it for a very long time, but now that I found it again, I will probably continue to use it an awful lot because, and you've seen this everywhere. It's been on Facebook, it's been on Instagram, it's been on YouTube, everywhere. So this is their Liquid Lash Extension Mascara. If you guys want to get some length from your lashes, get this mascara. It is so good. So this gives you both length and volume. It has orchid stem cell complex in it. And it says it's flake-free liquid fiber technology combines buildable fibers plus Korean plant extracts for for instantly longer, thicker lashes. I'm going to show you just how true that is. So again, I've been doing my lashes like this to begin with. Just kind of going up a little bit, help coat the lash this way. And then I go in and do the wiggle wiggle. Okay, so that is just one coat right there. See how long my lashes look? You know what? I'm going to hold off on this one. We'll do this eye first, and then I'll do this one off camera because I really want you to be able to see the difference with this mascara. So again, I'm going to just kind of take this along my lower lashes, which I probably really don't need to do because they're pretty long on their own. All right, let these dry just a bit and then I'll go in the second coat and I will be right back. Okay, this is dried. Let's go in with a second coat, which I'm only going to do on the top lash, not the bottom. Okay, hopefully you guys can tell the difference. So here's two coats and light coats. I'm not going super heavy with this. So two coats on the top, one coat on the bottom lash. Let me go ahead and do this eye. So I will like balance myself out and then I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Lashes are done. So let's take a good close look. Look close. Very pretty. I did go ahead and I put on some lip liner and some lipstick because I'm going to go in with their lip gloss. For lip liner, I used the Huda Beauty Lip Contour in Trophy Wife. And then for my lipstick, I went in with the Sephora brand lipstick. And this is in Oui, like Oui in Paris. So this is their lip gloss. And the color of this is Charlotte. So this is what the applicator looks like. I still have you zoomed in, so you can see this as well. Very, very pretty. I don't have any scent to it that at least I can smell right now. That goes on very nice, not goopy. Not tacky. I'm making my lipstick together. So this is the final look. What do you guys think? I really like everything. I wish I would have got a highlighter from this. The only thing I'm kind of missing, but the brushes, pleasantly surprised by those actually. So yeah, thank you very much, Thrive. These were sent to me in PR. I'm not being compensated for this video in any way, shape, or form. They're not paying me. This is just all my own honest opinion. I'm actually very surprised by the CC cream because normally I do not care for those. I just don't feel that they give me enough coverage, but surprisingly, this did a very good job. I just need to blend the jawline out a little bit better. But yeah, I really like how everything else turned out. So if you're new to my channel or if you have not subscribed yet, please make sure that you do that. Also hit that little bell notification so you'll be notified when I upload new videos. And if you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. That helps me out so much. And I think that's everything. If you've got any comments, please tell me what you think about the camera quality or how it looks, how it sounds. I just don't know yet. So also if it looks a little better in my background since I did brighten things up a little bit. So guys, until next time, I love you all and bye-bye.